like on fire right now. It hit the scene and everybody is gravitating towards it. And we have a lot of items that beauty that come in and out of HSN. And I'll tell you what, them becoming a part of the HSN family have brought things that I have never seen before. And this is the new launch from the route. So what happened is Nurse Nancy actually has one of the best aesthetic practices out in California. And she had a client who was actually a beauty guru in her own, and they said, what if we got together and made a line that takes your medical grade skills and my beauty luxury guru-ness and put them together? This is where the route was born. Why is this different? What does this do? When it says triple cleanse, it is literally triple cleansing. When you first put this on, you put it on dry skin, it's gonna come out like a cream, and you're gonna put it on. And it's gonna go in there and it's gonna do some cleansing for you. Then you're gonna add a little bit of water. It's gonna turn into a beautiful oil that's going to melt all of the makeup, all of the daily, debris and all of the gookie that gets on your face. And then you're gonna put a little bit more water and it's going to change instantly into a milky consistency. 3 different things. You can visually see what it's doing for you. When I say innovative, new, you've never seen anything like it, that is literally what the route is all about. For $40 today, this because it is the launch, we are getting on 5 Flex, free shipping and handling. If we wanna see what this is about, we have to bring in half of the route. Nurse Nancy is joining me on Skype. Hello, I know we were playing phone tag and I wasn't able to call you.
That's okay. I love it. I love your intro. It's perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Good to see you.
I mean, you took 2 mastermind brains and said, we can do it better. We can do it on a different level and everything. I mean, from the party peel on, since we've met you, Nancy, literally you guys have brought us stuff that I've never seen. Now I'm going to do the triple, and sometimes we say it's triple cleanse and you're like, oh, it must be doing 3 things in there. But we literally visually get to see what it's doing.
Yes, yes. It starts as a cream. You apply it as a cream, and then what you do is you massage it into the skin and it becomes an oil. You put it on dry skin. You put it on your makeup and it will literally lift your makeup. Do you see how it's an oil now? And then you add the water. So I have some water here. And then it milks up and then it cleanses the skin. Do you see how it's milky now? And so the oil attracts all the makeup we have on or the resistant SPF, and it just melts that, lifts it off, and then as you add the water, then it gets the water-soluble products, and then it cleans the skin. You want to be a gentle cleanser, but you want to be a thorough cleanser. And we've all heard of the double cleanse, the K-beauty trend, where it uses 2 different products, an oil product, and then you have to follow it up with a cleanser. I wanted to put it all together because who has time and who wants to do 2 different cleanses? So we did all 3. So it's a triple cleanse.
Okay, I'm over here doing it like 3 different times, Nurse Nancy. I'm like, look at it go. It's the 3 things. I want to start all over and do the 3 again.
Yes.
By the way, it's the launch and I have less than 450 of these to go around. So I already got to the milk part because I already did it like twice while you were talking. I'm like, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never said like cleansing and hydrating my skin was fun. I got to start all over. I'm already at the milk consistency. So again, start out number 1. When you put it on your skin to begin with, I know I'm already at step 3. This is what it looks like to begin with. It looks like a cream, okay? You put it on dry skin. Then you're gonna start to rub it in and it's gonna turn into an oil. That's where that melting of your makeup, all of that money that we put into, mascaras and eyeliners and primers to try to keep our makeup off, we gotta get something to get it off, and not just a little off. We needed to really go in there and get all of that debris from the day, all of that makeup. Then you add the water, and when you do that, it like reactivates it and becomes this milky consistency. That's where it's giving us the hydration, the moisture. There it is, step 1, 2, and 3. So Nurse Nancy, I know we were talking over text. I didn't get a chance to talk to you on the phone, but you were kind of telling me a personal, perspective on it when you say when you're gonna have a patient and you're working on them and you're kind of wiping away things to get a clean palette, I guess is a good way to describe it. And you were noticing like, ooh,
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Well, what happens is I want patients to come in with a very clean face because before I inject them, you want a very clean palate, as you said. And people would say, my skin's clean. So then I'd wipe it with an alcohol just as the last step before I inject. And there was always a little milk, a little makeup, or a little dirt or debris on the wipe. So we started doing a double cleanse at the office where we used wipes, but they had to use 3 and 4 wipes before they could get all the makeup off.
Yeah.
And then they would have to wash their face. So we worked on this formula for 2 years to get it just perfectly, because what you don't want to do is strip the skin.
Yep.
And what you don't want to do is use bubbles, because bubbles are very harsh on our facial skin. So we want to, yes, we don't want to overstrip the skin. We don't want to hurt our barrier. The barrier to the skin is what beautiful skin. So if you harm your skin with the first step of the day before you even apply your products, you're not going to have that beautiful, healthy skin that you could have unless you start with a nice, healthy cleanser.
Leave the bubbles for the champagne. Right?
That's right.
Leave the bubbles for the champagne. We don't want it on our face. Now I get it. Like a light bulb just went off. If you're looking at Christina, started as a cream, turn to an oil, we'll go back to the milky consistency. If you're using 3 separate bottles to do the 3 things that we just talked about, cleansing, melting off that makeup, and hydrating, don't do it. 1 bottle, very low quantity on this, and it's just the very first launch. 775-925 is the item number. But if we've cleansed and we've gotten our face ready in a beautiful, clean palette, let's do the Good Morning Beautiful. This is actually a